Okay, so the Ghana Education Service just made a game-changing reform. Let me explain. You see, the Minister of Education, Haruna Iddrisu, just announced from now on, teachers across all basic schools must use the mother tongue or local dialect of the child as a language of instruction. Now, let me make you understand this better. You see,
we should shift focus to basic education and to improve learning outcomes.
If we truly say we want to decolonize Africa, then let's stop pretending, because freedom doesn't begin with guns or flags. It begins with language.
Ghana has done it again. Ghanaians always lead. The Minister of Education has placed a laws on teachers to allow the students to use their mother tongue in schools and may speak their local language. And this has caused a lot of reaction. Both Ghanaians and Nigerians are all reacting to this. Let's watch this video scene when he was saying that. And please, do not forget to like the video, share, and subscribe. I'll be back to throw more light on it.
Okay, so the Ghana Education Service just made a game-changing reform. Let me explain. You see, the Minister of Education, Haruna Iddrisu, just announced from now on, teachers across all basic schools must use the mother tongue or local dialect of the child as a language of instruction. Now, let me make you understand this better. You see, this isn't just a minor reform. It's mandatory. He directed the Education Service to strictly enforce the policy. Now, here's why this matters. You see, when children learn in language they speak at home, comprehension improves, engagement increases, and they don't feel like an outsider in their own classroom. The minister made a point that a child learns best in a familiar language. Well, believe it or not, but that's absolutely true. You see, studies across Africa, including Ghana, have shown pupils taught in their first language perform far better in reading, writing, and problem solving. Now, this is the same logic behind UNESCO's support for mother tongue education worldwide. Now, here's where it gets complicated. You see, Ghana has over 80 local languages. So imagine a classroom in Accra with children from 5 different ethnic backgrounds. Now, the question is, which language do you use? Now, that's a real challenge teachers are already talking about. Another concern is resources. Most of our textbooks and teaching guides are written in English. So if this policy is to work, the government will have to translate materials, train teachers, and maybe even redesign the curriculum to fit each local context. Now, the truth is, if done right, this reform could be revolutionary. It could preserve our language, boost literacy, and make education feel more Ghanaian, not just a colonial leftover. So now my question is, can Ghana Education Service pull this off nationwide, or will it end up as another policy on paper?
Mr. President, the Director General of GES is here. You have emphasized that we should shift focus to basic education and to improve learning outcomes at the basic level. Mr. President, the story is told of a young girl whose teacher somewhere in the Ashanti region went in and was waxing English, teaching at that early stages of development. Then the child told the teacher that so, Mr. President, in line with that and with your authority, I'm directing the Director General of the Ghana Education Service and the GES that from today, teacher use of mother tongue instruction is now compulsory in all Ghanaian schools. The GES is to ensure strict enforcement of this. That child, that Ghanaian child, was not born into an English family, but a proud Asante Akan family, and deserves to learn. This is part of President Mohammed's research agenda. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, today we are discussing higher education, and for President Mahama, he wants to expand access to quality, relevant education. Let me acknowledge Kofi Asare, one of those who draw our attention every time to some of the crookedness of the policies we may be pursuing.
If we truly say we want to decolonize Africa, then let's stop pretending, because freedom doesn't begin with guns or flags. It begins with language. Ghana has taken a bold and beautiful step. Okay, the Educational Minister Haruna Iddrisu says from now on, schools will teach in our local languages. Put your hands together for him. And he said not just English. And honestly, I feel this is very deep. Okay, Because if we want to free Africa, we must start by freeing the African mind. You see, when we were kids, okay, they used to punish us for speaking our own mother tongue. Some of us were made to actually kneel or wear language tags just because we spoke in Twi, Ewe, Gan, or Dagbani. And that is how far the colonial mentality went. They made us believe our own voice was wrong. But look around now. Africans are talking again. Social media has become our new classroom. We are teaching ourselves, we are questioning the system, and finding pride in who we are. And I'll tell you something. What is happening in Burkina Faso under Captain Ibrahim Traoré is awakening the whole continent up. His courage is shaking the chains of our minds. And you can see other African leaders slowly starting to rise, to think, and to act for their people. That is why we must keep supporting and defending Ibrahim Traoré, because he is no longer just one man. He is a symbol of African hope. And Ghana's decision to make local languages the heart of our education is proof that Africa is slowly healing. So I'll ask you this. How can we say we are free if our children still learn to think like the colonizers? How can we love Africa if we are ashamed to speak like Africans? And if we truly want independence, shouldn't it start with how we think, teach, and raise the next generation? Let me know the answer in the comment section. Gradually, Africa is waking up. This is our time. So let's support this move. Let's defend our identity and let's keep the fire burning. We are still in charge.
Have you ever wondered how things would have been if everything we learnt in school was taught in our local or native language as Africans? Like, for example, mathematics being taught in the Akan or the Gan language, or maybe science being taught in the Ewe or the Hausa language, or Igbo or Yoruba, according to where you come from. Would school have been better this way? Now, when you go to the Asian continent, China, for example, anything they learn at school, mostly at the basic or secondary level, are in their native language or in their local language. When you get to the higher level, that is when they blend the English with whatever you learn.
You get
now,
it?
Even though they study English at school, it is mostly taught as a language, but not their primary way of communication at school. So maybe you speak Mandarin at home. You come to school and they are teaching you in the same language. It makes it very easy for you to understand. No wonder these people are considered very smart at school.
I'm telling
in
you.
Ghana here, when you go to the marketplace, the market women, most of them have never been to school. It's either they have been to school or drop out, or maybe they've never been to school before. But you realize when you go there and you buy something and you give them money, they are able to change it for you within a split second.
You get it?
That you have been to school, you need a calculator before you can get the right answer. They are able to measure rice, gari, and other things like sugar perfectly without any machine. All they need is olunka baku, olunka mienu. They have given this thing some local name. That makes it easy for them to understand.
You don't know.
So it tells you that language also plays a very important role. Now, this video is from the 1960s. Where this British woman was teaching some Ghanaian kids. They asked her a particular question about African kids and European kids. Listen to the answer she gave.
Mrs. McAdam, what exactly are you trying to find out about these children?
I think quite a lot. They've got far more vitality than the average child. They're beginning to verbalize their thoughts. They're beginning to rush out and collect things and show interests that other African children seldom do.
Are they roughly the equivalent of European children?
In what sort of way?
Well, I mean, is an African baby as intelligent and as mature as a European baby?
Physically, he seems to be more mature, and he seems, on some of the social tests, to outstrip the European child. So that it'll be interesting to see how long that advance goes on and when it deteriorates, but we haven't found that out yet.
I don't mean to be offensive here, but why is it that Ashantis in Ghana think that everybody living in Ghana should understand the language? Why? You see, I live in Tamale, even though I grew up in Accra, but I now live in Tamale. So I called a school in Kumasi to make some inquiries. When the person picked the phone, the person started speaking Twi. I said, hello, please. I don't understand Twi. The lady was like, why? Are you not in Ghana? Are you in Burkina Faso? I was like, I'm a Ghanaian. I live in Ghana, but I don't understand Twi. She saw that as a problem. Why would a Ghanaian not understand Twi? Why would you be surprised that a Ghanaian don't understand Twi? Do you understand Dagbani? Do you understand Frafra? Do you understand Ewe? There are several languages in Ghana. Yes, your language is the most populous, but it doesn't mean everybody must understand it. We don't speak it here in Tamale. Upper East, they don't speak it over there. Upper West, they don't speak it over there. Northeast, they don't speak it over there. So, Volta region, I don't think. So, why are you surprised that a Ghanaian don't understand Twi? When I told her I don't understand Twi, her question was, you don't understand Twi or you can't speak Twi? I was like, I don't understand Twi, meaning I can't speak it as well. She was like, how would you be in Ghana and not be able to speak Twi or understand Twi? Thank God I have patience. Otherwise, I would have exploded on the phone, because tell me why you think everybody in Ghana should understand Twi. How? Apart from Twi and English, what other language do you understand? Probably no other language. But I speak 3 languages, Twi included.
This video, now for my Ghanaian brothers and sisters, I take God beg on now. Yami rather than Yankupon, I beg you. Whenever you see Nigeria, wherever you see Nigerians, I take God beg you, give us benefit of doubt. Give us benefit of doubt, because there are a lot of Nigerians that when you actually work with them or associate with them, that will be the best thing that ever happened to you. But at the same time too, you have to be conscious. And this is not just about Nigerians. Work with anybody in this world, American or Ghanaian or European, so you have to be conscious enough, because human beings are human beings. Human beings will always misbehave. Human beings will always take opportunity. Human beings will always take advantage. Do you understand? Regardless of Nigeria or not, always be conscious. For this same Ghana, I don't work with some Ghanaians who say they no agree pay me. I don't for like 3 months, they no agree pay me. You understand? But that will not mean say I can't classify Ghanaians as bad people. No. Actually, there were 3 different occasions. You understand? I don't work for Ghanaian, you no agree pay my salary. You understand? But literally, I won't say Ghanaians are bad. I don't think Ghanaian get way break my heart. Come on, knife, shook. But still, I won't say Ghanaian women are any kind of woman. You understand? So that's what it is. Please, whenever you see Nigerians, give us benefit of it. Because sometimes Nigerians are reacting to the body language you give to them. Sometimes Nigerians are reacting to how you actually express, how you see them. You know, when you see somebody here, you have that mindset or that mentality behind you. I think this person is not a nice person. The energy, there's some energy you project towards them. And people can actually sense that energy. You understand? And people will react towards that energy. So please, I beg you, if you want Africa to actually work, give benefit of the doubt. But regardless, be conscious about anybody at all. Anybody. You see, my mom say, wait till you don't keep me to this point, they say, I hardly trust people. I give you basic trust level. Out of 100%, I'll give you like 60. You understand? As time they go on, you go end your 20 join. I don't end 20 join, that is like 80, 80, and there go end. And there you go end. You no go pass 80. The person I trust 100% now God and myself. You understand? The only person I trust 100% now waiting, God and myself. Anybody else, not even my father said, not my mother says. So I beg, wherever you see Nigerians, give us benefit of doubt. I beg. I beg you. I think God beg you. A good percent of Nigerians outside Nigeria are in survival mode. You understand? And it is so sad. We say people can't judge us with this particular behavior or personality. Oh, Nigerians are this, Nigerians are that. You go to Nigeria itself as a country, we have a lot of amazing people. Even in this country, Ghana, other countries you go to, we have a lot of Nigerians that are amazing, that are doing wonderful for people. You understand? There are Nigerians that are helping people in this Ghana. The Nigerians that are helping people in Europe, in America, everywhere in the world. They are helping people. They are doing good. They are doing great stuff. But you see that small bad nut, with his power name. Now go spoil them entirely. You know, go even hear the good one again. You understand? A lot of people don't work with say, wow, you are different Nigeria. You are different Nigerian. I say, no. You are just coming across the bad ones. There are millions of amazing Nigerians. Just go to Nigeria, you see them. Go to Nigeria, you visit Nigeria, you see a lot of amazing Nigerians. You can't judge the country by the people outside the country. Go into the country and you can see how the people are actually behaving. You understand? A lot of people that are in Nigeria and outside Nigeria are in survival mode. Out of 100%, at least a good 50% of them are in survival mode. You understand? So I beg, if you're outside Nigeria, behave yourself. Even inside Nigeria, say behave yourself. Because I see some people inside Nigeria, they talk against Nigerians outside Nigeria, say, they should come back home. They're insulting people in the comment section. So people in Ghana or other part of the world, they're thinking they are Nigerians in their country that are insulting them like that. None of that people are inside Nigeria itself are instigating that. You understand? But anyway, we hope for a better Nigeria, a better Africa.
Ghana Police Service has done it again. Ghana Police Service has arrested 5 Nigerian suspects. It is believed that these 5 suspects are part of a syndicate that traffics human beings from Nigeria to Ghana. Now, these guys are promised legal jobs, and then when they get to Ghana, they are kidnapped in a house. This time around, in a house at Community 25. 71 young, promising youth were captured in one house with laptops, scamming people. They were trafficked by their own brothers. You guys want to make money by any means. You guys want to make money out of your own blood, your own people, your own brothers and sisters. Then you turn around to come and call Ghanaians your brothers and sisters. If you can do that to your own blood, how much more Ghanaians? This is the kind of hard work that you claim that the Ghanaian people are jealous of. You guys have a different definition for hard work, because a Ghanaian's way of being hardworking is being diligent, being consistent, and being content with whatever they make out of their own sweat. You Nigerians, on the other hand, believe that being negatively smart is what is called hard work. Making money out of your own blood, making money out of your own people. Your brother should suffer for you to make wealth. That is your kind of hard work. And you claim that this is what Ghanaians should be jealous of. When we talk about these things, you call it hate. Why is the whole world hating on Nigeria? I feel like there is a group of Nigerians who intentionally want to tarnish the good name of Ghana. It's like you guys are so jealous of the good name that Ghanaians have chunked over the years that you want to go at every length to destroy it. When we complain about these things, you guys will go like, are Ghanaians not committing the same crime? Are Ghanaians saints? No, Ghanaians are not saints, but we know the kind of crimes that Ghanaians can commit, and we know the kind of crime that Ghanaians cannot commit. It's in your place to come and argue the fact that Ghanaians are committing the same crime. Go to your country and commit your crime. Allow Ghanaians to commit the crimes in their own home, whilst you also go back home to commit your own crimes there. Go and commit your crimes in your own home and leave Ghanaians alone. My last point is to the Ghana Immigration Service. You guys have a lot to do. Tighten up the borders. If possible, ban the entry of Nigerians into Ghana for a while, so that you can do some house cleaning. These things are getting too much.
Honestly, these things are really getting too much. The Ghana immigration really need to do better, really need to tighten up the borders. Any country that share border with Ghana right now, any foreigners who are entering into Ghana, you really need to, do a lot of investigation, knowing why it's coming to Ghana, because the way things are going on now. We all saw the video for the past 3 days of the Senegalese footballer who were kidnapped in Ghana, and one of them were unalive. That is not Ghana. Ghana is not known for something like that. I can tell you that 99.9 those people that did those acts, they are not Ghanaians. They are other foreigners who are living in Ghana. So moving forward, the Ghana immigration, please tighten up the borders. All the borders, any country that share border with Ghana, please tighten up all the borders. That is just I think, because we need to save the good name of Ghana. Ghana is a very safe country. It's one country in Africa that we know that anytime, any day, you can pick your bag and come to Ghana. You are safe. But recently, the kind of things has been going on, we will not allow the good name of Ghana to spoil. So we need to work hard to make sure to save our good name, our reputation. So Ghana immigration, please tighten up the border. But let's talk about this video of the Minister of Education saying that moving forward, the teachers who allow the students to speak their mother tongue and meet their language. If you ask me, that is an amazing move. Yes, we want to free from these British people. We want to also get our freedom. We should start from our education. In fact, there's a lot of things need to change in our curriculum in Africa. But at least they are making a bold step. I wish other Africans should also try to implement this art of teaching the young ones our local dialect in schools. Because in China, they are doing it. You see the young 5 years old, 4 years, they are all speaking their language in school. But in Africa, when you speak your language, people look at you as if you are not educated. I don't know how they're able to brainwash us. I must tell you, yes, we said that we are free. We have gotten our independence, but I must tell you, our mindset in Africa is still colonized, because some of the things we do, it amazes me. But at the same time, I wish other Africans will also do the same, if you ask me. But I would also love to see your take on this. What do you think? Do you think it's a good one or not? At this point, if you have not liked the video, please do by liking the video, and don't forget to share so that more people can see this video. And please, if this is the first time you're coming across this channel, please do not make it your last by subscribing. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back to the channel. And I will see you in my next video. Bye for now and stay blessed.